Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Connersville High School for this afternoon's doubleheader. And we'd like to welcome our visitors from Anderson, the Indians. And the home team on the scoreboard is Connersville Spartan. At this time, for game number one, let's meet the players. I will apologize ahead of time if I butcher anybody's name. The non-starters for the Anderson Indians, number 2, Brogan Waymeyer. Number 4, Cairo Parks. Number 22, Connor Stomp. Number 23, Graham Tatman. Number 34, Jake Wilson. Number 36, Jeremiah Bays. Number 37, Carter Hunt. Number 44, Landon Moffin. And number 99, Jamel Hamilton. Your starting lineup leading off the shortstop, number 9, Jacob Lee. Batting second, the pitcher, number 1, Isaiah Allen. Hitting third, the left fielder, number 3, Tristan Brooks. In the cleanup spot, the catcher, number 28, James Weaver. In the fifth position, the center fielder, number 15, Connor Stevenson. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 10, Lincoln Talley. Hitting seventh, wearing number 8, the second baseman, DJ Howells. Hitting the 8th spot, the right fielder, number 13, Dalen Anderson. And batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 20, Donovan Harris. He will be hitting for number 12, the third baseman, Trevor Trahan. The Indians are coached by Mr. Adrian Hine, assisted by Mr. Jeff Johnson, Mr. Jared Borf, and Mr. Chris Waymeyer. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, your Connersville Spartans. First of all, the non-starters, number 7, Brady Cloyd. Number 8, Michael Powell. Number 16, Grant McCloy. Number 18, Quentin Leisure. Number 25, Jordan Ailes. Number 33, Trot Davidson. And on the injured reserve list, number 4, Colin Branham. Your starting lineup, leading off the shortstop, number 13, Cody Friend. Batting second, playing third base, number 24, Gavin Pearson. In the third position, the catcher, number 14, Chance Bentley. Hitting cleanup, playing second base, number 11, Braxton Myers. Playing right field, hitting in the fifth spot, number 3, Chandler Fox. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 5, Braden Lykins. Hitting seventh, playing center field, number 15, Gavin Lynch. Hitting in the 8th position, the designated hitter, number 23, Gavin Jones. He will be batting for the pitcher, number 2, Caleb Sparks. And batting ninth and playing left field, number 1, Braden Pearson. Spartans are coached by Mr. Michael Thompson and assisted by Mr. Eric Myers, Mr. Jason Cloyd, and Mr. Matthew Watkins. If everyone would please rise and remove your hats, we will have the playing of the national anthem.
So we have the lineup for Anderson. We have number 9, Jacob Lee, a junior. And starting off second, we have Elijah Allen pitching. With number 3 at bat, we have Tristan Brooks. He's a senior. And then batting fourth, we have James Weaver, number 28. He's also a senior. Batting fifth, we have Connor Stefans. He's a junior. And batting 6, we have Lykins Tally. He also is a junior. And batting 7th, we have DJ Howells. He's a junior. Batting 8th, we have the right fielder, Dylan Anderson. And then batting 9th, we have the designated hitter for the pitcher, Devon Harris.
Looking at the field for the Spartans, behind the plate is catcher Chance Bentley, sophomore. Pitching for the Spartans tonight, starting off, number 2, Caleb Sparks. On first base, sophomore Braden Lykins. Second base, Braxton Myers, number 11. Shortstop, Cody Friend, number 13. Third base, Gavin Pearson, number 24. And in the outfield for the Spartans, number 3, Chandler Fox in right field. Number 15, Gavin Lynch out in center field. And in left field, we have Quentin Leisure.
Anderson has a pretty good batting averages for all the hitters, and on-base percentage is pretty good for them too.
Yeah, looking at it, it looked like Anderson had multiple over 400 batting average.
Yes, and their leadoff is a junior, and his name's Jacob Lee. His batting average is .419, and I think that's a pretty good batting average for a junior, obviously.
And here we go with first pitch from Sparks.
First pitch was a ball.
Foul ball. It looks like it tipped off of his ankle or foot. Looks like he's out there limping a little bit.
The ball hit off the bat and hit his ankle, and pretty sure he just twisted it.
Good pitch by Caleb Sparks. Sends the count to 1-2.
Outside pitch.
2-2 count for Caleb Sparks.
Another outside pitch high, pitched by Caleb.
See, Sparks can close this batter out with a strike. Ball 4, sending a runner on first base.
Up next, we have number 1, Isaac Allen, our pitcher, and he's a senior. He also has another good batting average and on-base average, with a batting average of .455 and an on-base average of .561. Caleb attempt for an out on first, but didn't get there in time.
Looks like he saw him leading off a little too far. The Anderson runner got there just in time, looked like.
Very outside pitch.
1-0 count for Sparks. Swing and a miss, sending this count to 1-1 for Caleb. Runner takes off to second. Runner is safe. Luckily, Friend was behind the plate to catch the error from Myers.
Chance was talking to Caleb about his pitches, I'm pretty sure, and telling him to get him down some, but I think Caleb's doing pretty good at pitching.
It's early in the game. He has plenty of time to get things straight. A little high. It brings up a 3-1 count.
Caleb Sparks is a junior for Connersville Spartans, and I think he's been playing for a long time, probably since T-ball.
Good pitch by Sparks. Gives a full count. Strike 3. Batter's out. Giving the Spartans 1 out. Runner on second.
With 1 away and a runner at second.
Up next we have
number 3,
Tristan Brooks. He's a senior with a batting average of .429, and he doesn't have a base on base percentage.
Outside pitch by Sparks. Count is 1-0. Low ball by Caleb. Count is now 2-0. Pitch in the dirt by Caleb. Count is 3-0. Fourth ball for Sparks. Brings runners on first and second.
Up next, we have number 28, James Weaver, batting fourth, obviously, and he's a senior with a batting average of a .348 and an on-base percentage of a .583.
Good pitch by Caleb Sparks. Brings up 0-1 count. Close ball by Sparks. Bring 1-1 count. He's been looking at that runner on second base, taking a peek at him, trying to get a pickoff possibly.
Ooh.
Fly ball in the left. Caught by, dropped. Well, the runner falls going to home. And Anderson scores the first point.
That leaves Anderson with 1 run in the first inning as of right now, with 1 out. Up next, we have number 15, Connor Stefans, a junior, with a batting average of a .263 and an on-base percentage of .516.
And it looks like there's a little confusion out there. Thompson talking with the umpire.
Thompson's very mad about that play.
Looks like everything's settled between the umpires, and we will continue play.
There is a courtesy runner on first base. Number 4, Hario Parks, a sophomore.
Drive out to left center. And Anderson scores their second run in the first inning.
Up next, we have number 10, Lincoln Talley, a junior, with a batting average of .258 and an on-base percentage of a .383.
Still 1 out, runners at first and second. The batter's the first baseman, number 10, Lincoln Talley.
Looks like Bentley's going to the mound, have a discussion with Sparks. Now with only 1 out and 2 runs scored already, looking a little rusty, it seems. They have plenty of time. They have plenty of time to come back and even things out very early in the game. Plenty of time.
Yeah, they have plenty of time to fix all their errors that they're doing with pitching and many other things.
Okay, Sparky says a strike, bringing the count to 0-1. Pitch in the dirt, brings the count 1-1. Runner on second, getting a little too comfortable, looked like out there. Bentley had to. Ground to the third baseman, gets a second. And double play is turned to end top of the first.
That leaves Anderson with 2 runs at the top of the first.
Spartans will go into the dugout to bat. Anderson will take the field.
For our lineup for the Connersville Spartans, we have Cody Friend starting off for us. He is a senior. Number 2 is Gavin Pearson, a sophomore. Batting third is Chance Bentley, our catcher, a sophomore. Batting fourth is Braxton Myers, another sophomore. Batting fifth is Chandler Fox, a sophomore. Batting sixth is Braden Lykins, another sophomore. Batting seventh is a junior, Gavin Lynch. Batting eighth is Gavin Jones, another sophomore. And batting ninth is Braden Pearson, another sophomore.
Out in the field for Anderson. Pitcher number 1, Isaiah Allen. Behind the plate, James Weaver, number 28. On first base, Lincoln Talley, number 10. On second base, DJ Howells, number 8. The shortstop, number 9, Jacob Lee. On third base, number 12, Trevor Trahan. And in the outfield, right field, number 13, Dalen Anderson. In left field, number 3, Tristan Brooks. In center field, number 15, Connor Stevenson.
Starting us off is Cody Friend with a batting average of 364 and an on-base percentage of 467.
Number 13, the shortstop, Cody Friend at the plate.
Friend takes the first pitch as a ball. Count is 1-0. Hit to center by Friend. Caught by the center fielder. Now bring first out for the Indians.
Up next to bat, we have
One out in the inning. The batter is the third
Gavin
base.
Pearson, a sophomore, with a batting average of 382 with 13 hits and an on-base percentage of 475.
Pearson takes the first pitch as a ball. Count is 1-0. Pearson swings and misses for the first strike. Count is now 1-1. High ball. Count is 2-1. Third ball for Pearson. Count is 3-1. Inside strike pitched. Full count. And it's strike 3. 2 outs for the Indians.
The 2-out inning.
Up next, we have
14,
Chance Bentley, a sophomore, with a batting average of 382, with 13 hits, 9 RBIs, and an on-base percentage of 463.
I believe
36.
I believe Bentley leads the team in RBIs and hits. Fly ball to right field. Ball is dropped. Chance to look to second, goes back to first. And Spartans get their first hit of the day.
Very nice hit by Chance.
Looked like there was a little confusion between the second baseman and the right fielder going for it. Second baseman had to kind of turn his back and catch it over his shoulder. Kind of difficult thing to do.
Up next, we have Braxton Myers, a sophomore, with a batting average of 265, with 7 bases stolen and an on-base average of 333.
Looks like Quentin Leisure will go out to first to run for Bentley.
An attempt thrown to first base to get Quentin out.
And Leisure, being as tall as he is, he's able to just dive over and be able to touch the bag like that. Goes for a second attempt at him.
He was safe.
That pitcher's anxious to get their third out. Ball tipped by Myers.
Foul ball.
Brings an 0-1 count for Myers. High ball pitched. Brings Myers' count to 1-1. A third attempt to pick off Leisure.
They were really wanting to get this third out.
Leisure brings his lead off even farther. High ball to Myers. 2-1 count. Foul tip by Myers. Bringing it a 2-2 count.
He needs to keep his battle on this ball.
And he continues to make contact. Another foul tip by Myers.
Battling pretty well.
Just a little more contact and he should be able to send that one out to the field. Low ball pitch. Full count for Myers. Another attempt throughout Leisure. Being extremely anxious, and Leisure only continues to get farther off the bag. Myers survives, gets walked to first, putting runners on first and second.
Up next, we have number 3, Chandler Fox.
Runners at first and second with 2 out.
With a batting average of 217 and an on-base percentage of 231.
Good opportunity for Fox to get some runs in. High fly ball out of range, giving Fox a 0-1 count. think that catcher thought he could have room until he figured out it went over the net. Ball pitch to Fox, giving a 1-1 count. Those runners seem to get very comfortable off the base. Ground ball to the third baseman. Tags the base, and there's 3 outs for the Indians. Send the Spartans to the field to bring up the second inning. Spartans made some decent contact in the bottom of the first. Just couldn't get players around and left 2 stranded on base.
And they're also still getting used to the pitcher since it's the first inning. It takes them a while to warm up to the pitcher.
You're right.
For Anderson in the top
Sparks returns to the mound for the second inning.
The second baseman, number 8, DJ Howells. Number 13, the right fielder, Dalen Anderson. And the designated hitter, number 20, Donovan Harris.
Let's see if the Spartans can hold the score to 2 runs, or they happen to give up any more.
Up for Anderson, we have number 8, DJ Howells, a junior with a batting average of .333 and an on-base percentage of .385.
Now batting the second baseman, number 8, DJ Howells.
Foul ball. Counts 0-1. Pitch number 2 is tipped. Brings 0-2 count. Ground ball to Pearson. Thrown out at first. Brings the first out for the Spartans.
Up next for Anderson, we have number 13, Dylan Anderson, a senior.
Number 13, Dylan Anderson.
He doesn't have a batting average, and on-base percentage is .600.
Sparks pitches the ball. Counts 1-0. Sparks does a strike. 1-1 count. Very inside pitch. 2-1 count for Sparks. Ball 3 gives Sparks a 3-1 count. Sparks throws a strike. Batter swings and misses. Full count. Foul tip. Batter stays alive. Continue with 3-2 count. Ball 4 is pitched very high. Walks the batter.
Up next for Anderson, we have the designated hitter, number 20, Devon Harris.
Runner first and 1 out. The batter's the designated hitter, number 20, Donovan Harris.
First pitch is a swing and a miss. Counts 0-1. Pitch looked high. Surprising the batter swung. Another high pitch by Sparks. Count is 1-1.
I'm pretty sure number 20 might be a freshman. So maybe this is his first time getting live action to maybe a fast pitcher if they haven't been faced with another fast pitcher.
Strike is thrown. The batter's thrown out at second by Bentley. What an impressive play. Bentley being very skilled behind the plate. Being able to do those things for the Spartans is really helpful.
That gives us 2 outs at the top of the second.
Ball is grounded to the first baseman. Tagged out. Brings 3 outs for the Spartans. They will go into hit and bring Anderson out to the field again for the bottom of the second.
Spartans had a very good inning that inning.
No hits, no errors.
I agree.
No
No hits were given up.
1.5. It's Anderson 2.
No, we just got to get our bats rolling and hopefully get some runs in.
For the Spartans, in the whole half of the second, they'll be sending up Lykins, Lynch, and Jones.
Looks like Isaiah Allen will stay on the mound for the Indians.
Up next for Spartans, we have Braden Lykins, a sophomore, with a batting average of 176 and an on-base percentage of 194.
See if the Spartans can score some early runs, possibly tie the game, going into their second at-bat of the first game.
Leading off the bottom of the second, the first baseman, number 5, Braden Lykins.
Let's see how Lykins leads off the Spartans. Lykins sends the ball to center field. He will make it to first. And good leadoff for the Spartans this inning.
Up next for the Spartans, we have number 15, Gavin Lynch, a junior, with a batting average of 167
the center fielder, number 15,
and an on-base percentage of 429.
High pitch. Lykins takes off the second. He's safe.
Runner at second, still nobody out.
Lynch takes the pitch as a strike. Count is 1-1.
Come on, G. Lynch.
Lynch takes his second ball. Counts 2-1. Ball tipped. Lynch's count is now 2-2. Strike 3 is lobbed in to the frame, sending Lynch back to the dugout.
1 out, a runner at second.
Bringing up Gavin Jones.
Designated hitter, number 23, Gavin Jones.
Up next, we have Gavin Jones, number 23, with a batting average of 308 and a base percentage of 400.
Lykins successfully steals third base on the drop ball by the catcher. Lykins casually making his way around the plates. Foul tip by Jones. Brings his count to 1-1. Umpire checks a swing, counts a strike. Brings Jones' count to 1-2. It looks like that pitcher's checking out Lykins even more now that he's stolen 2 bases. Close ball is thrown. Jones' count is now 2-2. Jones grounds to the second baseman. He's thrown out at first. Lykins scores it during the play, giving Jones an RBI.
Up next for the Spartans, we have number 1, Braden Pearson, a sophomore, with a batting average of 143 and an on-base percentage of 143 also.
Spartans are finally on the board now in the second inning. Pearson watches the ball go by. Count is 1-1. Foul tip. Count is 1-2. And it's good to see a lot of them are making contact with the ball, whether it goes in play or not. Ball 2 for Pearson. Count is 2-2. Pitcher brings a full count now for Pearson. Ball 4 thrown. Pearson is now on base, bringing up Cody Friend.
Runner at first, 2 out.
Up next, we have number 13, Cody Friend, our senior, with a batting average of 363 with 7 bases stolen and an on-base percentage of 476.
Pearson steals second base, gets there successfully without a throw. Friend's count is 1-0. High ball is pitched to Friend, bring up a 2-0 count. Pitcher is definitely being more cautious of base runners, now having multiple bases stolen in these first 2 innings. Ball hit to the right fielder. Ball is caught, bring up 3 outs for the Indians. Spartans score 1 run, leaving 1 on base as the Indians come in to hit. It's good to see that we able to get on the board here early. Lykins was able to steal second and third base and make it home. Give us our first run. Sparks returns to the mound to pitch top of the third inning.
Hopefully throughout this game we can keep the bats going.
I definitely think we can. No apparent changes to the field for the Spartans.
For Anderson in the top of the third, it will be Lee, Allen, and Brooks.
Leading off for the Indians, we're back at the top of the starting lineup with Jacob Lee, number 9. So far, both teams have been playing very well. I was going to say more, but I also don't know what I was going to say.
Both teams have been able to connect with the ball very well tonight. A lot of hits have been made, a lot of bases stolen. 3 runs have been scored in 3 innings.
Leading off the top of the third, the shortstop, number 9, Jacob Lee.
And Sparks gets ready for the first pitch of the third inning. Foul ball is thrown, hit. Bring 0-1 count for Sparks. Ball in the dirt. Count is now 1-1. Ball high center field. Lynch is able to make the catch, giving the Spartans their first out.
From where we are, it looked like it's going to be a home run.
Oh yeah, he looked like he sent it.
It's very high.
With 1 out in the inning, the batter's the pitcher, Isaiah Allen.
Up next, we have our pitcher, number 1, Isaiah Allen.
First pitch is hit over the shortstop's head. Runner makes it to first.
Runner at first, 1 out in the inning. The left fielder, number 3, Tristan Brooks, stepping into the box.
Up next, we have number 3, Tristan Brooks.
First pitch is a ball. Count is 1-0. See, the runner doesn't take very far for first base. Steps off, checks the runner. Ball is hit foul. Gives a 1-1 count. Pitch is thrown far left. Gives Sparks a 2-1 count. Ball 3 in the dirt. Three 3-1 count for Sparks. Lykins tags first, lets the runner run to second, giving the Spartans 2 outs. The runner on second.
Up next for Anderson, we have number 28, James Weaver.
Looks like Lykins made the smart play, tagging first instead of throwing to second. Strike is thrown inside, giving Sparks 0-1 count from the batter. Ball's hit foul, putting Sparks up 0-2 in the count.
Sparks just needs a strike and we'll move up.
Strike 3, and the Spartans will go into the dugout to hit in the bottom of the third, bring the Indians out to the field.
Another great inning from the Spartans.
For Anderson in the top third, there was no runs on 1 hit.
Yeah, they're unfortunately able to give up 2 runs in the first inning, and they haven't scored. Indians haven't scored since.
Anderson 2, Connersville 1.
Showing that the Spartans just needed to take a little time, get things adjusted, and make the plays they needed to make. Looks like Isaiah Allen will stay on the mound for the Indians.
For Connersville in the home half of the third, they'll be sending up Gavin Pearson, Chance Bentley, and Braxton Myers.
Starting off for the Spartans, we have number 24, Gavin Pearson.
Pearson, being a sophomore, is a key member of the infield, making great plays throughout the season.
He's been doing very well as a sophomore, being on varsity.
I agree. Being that early into your high school career and having that big of a role in a varsity team is always tough, no matter what the sport is.
Technically, this is his first year playing for high school since they didn't have a season last year due to COVID.
He was able to adjust very well to that.
Now batting the third baseman, Gavin Pearson.
Pearson tips the ball foul, giving an 0-1 count. Looks like he got good contact on it, just not enough to send it fair. Looks like the ball hit him.
Dead ball.
Pearson gets to take first base.
Up next for the Spartans, we have Chance Bentley, number 14.
I'd like to see Pearson willing to take that ball to the ankle. As long as it gets him on base, it's worth it.
I mean, free base is a free base.
I agree.
Runner at first, nobody out.
All of us enjoy that free base.
See if Bentley can drive Pearson in. Bentley calls time. Looks like he might have needed to readjust at the plate. Ball's tipped. Strike 1. Both strikes pitched. Good chance, 0-2 count. Looked a little confused after that. It looked low to me. I mean,
he needs to choke up and just protect around the plate.
Takes the ball.
Down, down, down.
Pearson makes it to second.
Yeah, once that 2 strikes come along, the ump's strike zone gets a little bit smaller.
Oh, yeah. Ball is pitched high right. Bentley's count is now 2-2. These Spartan runners have been taking bases with ease. Strike 3 for Bentley, giving the Indians their first out of the inning. Bringing up Braxton Myers.
Up next, we have Braxton Myers, number 11.
Foul tip by Myers, giving him his first strike. Seems like all the batters have been able to make some kind of contact with the ball, just whether it's fair or not.
Yeah, all of them seem to have very good contact with the hits.
Allen steps off the base to check Pearson at second. Ball inside, giving Myers count 1-1.
Nice.
Ball's hit far center field.
Nice hit by Braxton Myers.
Braxton looks to get it. Braxton gets a double, driving Pearson in for their second run of the day.
Up next for the Spartans, we have number 3, Chandler Fox.
Runner at second, 1 runner across the plate. The batter is the right fielder, number 3.
Myers earning a big RBI to tie the game at 2. Chandler drives the ball. Fox drives the ball foul, giving him an 0-1 count. Strike 2 is pitched to Fox. Myers getting a very large lead off of second base. Takes third. The ball is tipped, so he will be going back to second. Fox stays alive.
Nice way to battle. Very nice way to battle.
I agree. Fox getting his instructions from Coach Thompson at third. Pitcher looks back to Myers, gets back safely. Chandler watches his first ball go by. The count is now 1-2. Myers takes to third base. He will be safe. He goes home. And Myers scores to put the Spartans up 3-2.
Very nice base running by Braxton. Up next for the Spartans, we have number 5, Braden Lykins.
Spartans have displayed extremely nice base running tonight. Hopefully they can keep that up through these next few innings, as Lykins comes up with 2 outs, no runners on base.
Spartans have been keeping the bats going with 2 outs. Very nice inning for the Spartans.
Yes, they have. A lot of contact has been made. Runners have been driving the ball around, stolen bases everywhere. You get ready for this next at bat.
Looks like he's positioned to hit it into right field.
Pitch is thrown inside as ball. Count is 1-0. Lykins makes contact to the shortstop, fumbles the ball. Lykins able to make it to first base. The Indians continue to struggle here in the third.
Up next for the Spartans, we have number 15, Gavin Lynch.
With a runner at first and 2 out.
See if
inning,
Lynch
the
can
batter is the
continue
center fielder, number
Spartan
15,
streak.
Gavin Lynch.
Ball is tipped foul, giving Lynch his first strike of the at-bat. Like, time is called for a ball coming into the field. Lynch's second foul ball of the at-bat, making his count 0-2.
Needs to have a great battle here.
Ball is thrown in the dirt. Lykins takes second. Ball doesn't get thrown, and Lykins is able to make it to second base successfully. And these base runners are having a field day here.
Yes, they are.
Ball is pitched high, giving Lynch his 2-2 count. Continues to battle. Umpire checks a swing. Is ruled no swing, so it'll be full count for Lynch. A lot of enthusiasm from the Indians bench. Excuse me, dugout. Ball is tipped foul. His third foul ball of the at-bat. Continues to battle through this.
Very good battle.
Go ahead. Thank you.
Lynch calls time. Readjusts his stance at bat. Ball is drawn down the foul line and is ruled foul. Lykins will return to second base.
Lynch is keeping up a good battle here.
Oh, yeah. Ball 4 for Lynch. Sends him to first base, bringing up Gavin Jones with runners on first and second.
The 2-out inning.
Up next, we have 23, Gavin Jones.
The batter's the designated hitter, number 23.
See if Jones can continue Spartan's great run this inning. Pitcher steps off, takes a look at Lykins behind him. Doesn't seem to do anything. Jones takes the ball, giving him a 1-0 count.
Very close to a strike. Very close.
He thought about swinging at that too, it looked like.
Yeah. Nice hit by Gavin
sends
Jones.
the ball to center field. Center fielder makes the play, ending the third inning for the Spartans. Spartans now lead 3-2, leaving 2 runners on base.
The Spartans in the home half of the third.
A very good ending by the Spartans.
I agree, they were able to take the lead here early.
Spartans 3.
There's still plenty of game left, so Indians have plenty of time to make a run as well.
We need to keep up our fielding and pitching. Get 3 up and 3 down so we can keep this game going with our hits.
Sparks returns to the mound for the Spartans. No other apparent changes to the infield or outfield. I expect the Spartans to come out fairly confident after that impressive inning. Hopefully to hold their lead and go in at bat and possibly score some more.
Up for the Indians, we have number 15, Connor Steffanson.
For Anderson, leading off the top of the fourth, the center fielder, Stevenson.
Time is called.
His jersey's not tucked in.
Yeah, it looked like a problem some of the players had there out in the field last inning. Looks like play will now resume and Sparks will get ready to throw the first pitch of the inning. Sparks' first pitch is a strike.
Nice
Pitch 2 inside. Strike 2 for Sparks, putting him up in the count 0-2. Three strikes thrown in a row for Caleb Sparks. A good at bat.
Up next for the Indians, we have
That is the first baseman,
number 10,
Lincoln Talley.
Ball hit to the shortstop. Friend is able to make the play, throwing out the runner, giving the Spartans 2 outs.
The 2-away inning. The batter is the second baseman.
This infield looks really solid. Not much has gotten by them at all.
Not much. Up next for the Indians, we have number 8, DJ Howells.
Ball is tipped foul, making the count 0-1. Pitch 2 is grounded to Pearson at third, able to make the play. 3 up, 3 down for the Spartans.
Very good inning from the Spartans. Not letting them run, getting all the outs they need so they can get the bats going.
Making a good display offensively and defensively now.
3 down, up to 3.5.
The Spartans will come into bat at the bottom of the 4th inning.
AHS 2. For the Spartans in the home half of the fourth, they'll be sending up the left fielder Braden Pearson, the shortstop Cody Friend, and the third baseman Gavin Pearson.
Allen will remain at the mound for the Indians here in the fourth. Looks like Braden Pearson will lead off for the Spartans.
Starting off for the Spartans is number 1, Braden Pearson.
That would be different.
We'll see here now if the Spartans are able to extend their lead.
Yeah, hopefully they can keep their bats going and keep on getting some runs in.
I definitely think they can. They've been displaying that they are able to all day so far. Hopefully they can continue that.
Yeah, they're playing a very tough team.
Leading off the fourth, the left fielder, number 1, Braden Pearson.
Pearson bunts.
Very nice bunt.
He will be safe at first. Good display by Pearson.
Up next for the Spartans, we have number 13, Cody Friend.
The runner at first, and nobody out.
That was a very nice bunt laid down.
Into the box.
I agree. He was able to get to first base extremely fast, beat out the throw. Friend takes the first pitch as a ball, giving him a 1-0 count. Friend calls time. Seems like he'll be adjusting. Fred takes a second pitch as a strike, gives him a count of 1-1. Pearson takes off the second. It looks like he will make it to second. Very close. Luckily, the second baseman dropped the ball and was able to miss the tag, giving Friend a runner on second. Friend takes another pitch. Seems like a low strike. Giving a count 2-2. Looks like he's trying to find the perfect pitch to send out. And Friend swings at his third strike, giving the Indians 1 out. A runner on second.
1 out, a runner on second.
Up next, we have number 24, Gavin Pearson.
Pearson on bat and Pearson on the bases. Hopefully he can drive him in. Foul tip by Pearson. I'll give him a 0-1 count. Watch his second strike go by. 0-2 count. Pearson tips the ball foul, staying alive. The Spartans have been able to battle with their 2-strike counts and stay alive. Another ball is tipped foul by Pearson.
Battling very well. He's battling very well.
Pearson sends him yet another ball foul. Continues to make contact with the ball. One of his abilities he's shown off. See if he can send one in play now. Rounds another foul ball. Continues to stay alive in an 0-2 count.
Okay.
Pearson drives the ball to the shortstop, able to make the catch, giving the Indians 2 outs, bring up Chance Bentley to bat.
Nice catch by Lee.
Yeah, Gavin had a very good battle there.
I agree, multiple pitches that he made contact with. He made a great contact with the ball that went in play.
With the runner at second base.
Shortstop just made a great play catching the ball. Pitch very inside for Bentley. Count is 1-0. And a move out of the way for that one. Bentley watches his first strike go by, making the count 1-1. Pitcher steps off the plate for a moment to converse with the catcher. Pitcher's thrown slightly outside. Bentley's count is now 2-1. Bentley tips the ball foul.
He has 2 strikes on him. He needs, and 2 balls. He needs to fight to keep this going. We still have a very good at-bat during this inning.
He just needs to make the right contact with the ball. Great contact made out to the center fielder. The ball is caught. That is 3 outs. Indians will come into the dugout to bat, and Spartans will take the field going into the 5th inning. Score is Anderson Indians 2, Huntersville Spartans 3.
It was a good inning for the Spartans, even though we didn't get any runs, but we still had some good at-bats.
Just need to continue the defense, don't allow any runs, and get another chance to bat.
Looks like there's a new catcher. It's number 33. Just warming him up. Okay.
Sparks returns for his 5th inning on the mound.
For Anderson in the top of the 5th, it will be the right fielder.
No changes have been made in the field for the Spartans.
And the shortstop Lee.
As Anderson comes to bat, hoping to retake their lead. And despite a shaky first inning, Sparks has been having a really good display tonight. Hopefully he can keep that up as the night goes on.
Yeah, hopefully he can keep up his pitching, even though he has some few highs and some lows, but overall he's still doing a pretty good job. Up for the Indians, we have number 13,
Off the top of the 5th, number 13.
Dylan Anderson.
Dylan Anderson.
First pitch thrown by Sparks is the ball. Starting off the count 1-0. Batter swings at Sparks' second pitch. 1-1 count. Another good pitch by Sparks. Batter swings and misses. Count is 1-2. Sparks looked a little impressed with himself after that pitch.
Nice pitch by Caleb Sparks.
Pitch drops in as a ball. Count is now 2-2. Strike 3. Sparks strikes out the batter, giving the Spartans their first out of the inning.
One away inning. The batter is the designated hitter, number 20, Donovan Harris.
Up for the Indians, we have the designated hitter, number 20, Donovan Harris.
Another strike thrown by Sparks, making his count 0-1 to start off. Ball's tipped foul, making his count 0-2. Let's see if Sparks can finish off this batter. Strike 3 for Sparks, giving the Spartans 2 outs.
Two in. The batter
Up for the Indians, we have number 9, the shortstop, Jacob Lee. Caleb has pitched a very good inning this inning.
Yeah, Sparks is throwing his cheddar, as he likes to call it. Sparks has another strike. Counts 0-1. Pitch is slightly high to the right, making the count 1-1. Strike 2 is thrown. Count is now 1-2. And Sparks hits the batter. Runner will be on first.
Runner first, 2 out. The batter's the pitcher, number 1.
He looked a little disappointed after that one.
Yeah, very disappointed. Up for the Indians, we have number 1, Isaiah Allen, the pitcher.
You just can't let that get to him. Just strike out the next batter, get them into the dugout.
He's still doing very well out there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Ball is thrown slightly high. Count 1-0. Strike 1 thrown by Sparks. 1-1 count. Runner steals second. Bentley tried to make the play, but didn't get his hand on the ball in time.
There's 2 outs.
Bentley lets very few runners get around, as he's
Very few.
able to pick off runners with ease. Ball 3 is thrown. Count is now 3-1.
We need to watch the second baseman so we can keep the score how it
Runner
is.
takes off the third.
Ooh, safe.
Close call. Bentley almost makes the play to third. The runner steals third, and the batter is walked, putting runners on first and third. Looks like Coach Thompson will call time and gather the infield. I personally thought he almost made that play. It could have been saw a different way.
It was very close.
Yeah, I agree.
From where I was, it looked like it should have been an out, but there's too much dirt in the way from when he was sliding.
See, like I said, anytime Bentley's behind the plate, runner's got to be afraid to take bases.
Yeah.
He's able to get up and throw the ball down extremely fast. Very impressive time.
He is a very good catcher.
Looks like the Spartans will retake their positions, and hopefully they have gathered together and will end their top of the fifth.
Brooks in the box.
We have number 3, Tristan Brooks, up to bat.
Sparks throws first strike of the count. Runner takes second. Sparks gets the ball and gets a third out of the inning.
With those kinds of hits right to the pitcher, you can just take your time to get to first base because they're in no rush.
Yeah, it looks like that's what he did out there. Spartans are able to hold the Indians scoreless for the inning. Score going into the bottom of the fifth is still Indians 2, Spartans 3.
Another good inning put up by the Spartans.
I agree. It looked a little close out there getting that runner on third, but Sparks was able to pull through and get the third out for the inning. It looks like Braxton Myers will lead off the Spartans.
You get these bats going, keep it up with the lead. It's the bottom of the fifth.
And it looks like there's a pitching change. Number 8, DJ Howells will now take the mound for the Indians. I believe Myers had a double earlier in the game. Hopefully he can continue to hit the ball and get around the bases. I think so far in the 5 innings, the Spartans have looked very impressive, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, they're keeping up with a very good team. I mean, we're also a very good team, but Anderson's more closer to Indy, so they play more of like the Indy schools that are really good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were undefeated until Saturday of this week, losing to a very good Madison Grant team. And yesterday was their second loss of the season, a close game to Richmond.
Yeah, with that doubleheader against Richmond, they won one game and then they lost the other one to a very close game.
Yeah. And the Spartans yesterday had a tough 10-0 loss to East Central. It looks like they have regathered themselves and look very impressive today. Looking to bounce back from that loss.
Yeah, they had a very tough match against East Central yesterday.
Oh, yeah. But all teams do. I mean,
yeah.
It's hard for a team to go be perfect. Myers tips the first ball foul. That'll be his first strike. Myers' second pitch is foul. Count is now 0-2. Looks like good contact was made on both pitches. Just needs to get just a little bit more. He'll send that ball out.
Yep, he needs to get a little bit more. Oh.
He swings.
Drops
the pitcher
third.
Drops the pitch. And Myers will be out at first. Indians will have their first out of the inning.
Up next for the Spartans, we have number 3, Chandler Fox.
The right fielder, number 3, Chandler Fox.
Fox watches the first pitch. The ball counts now 1-0. Good decision making by Fox. The pitch looked very close. Second pitch is at his feet. Fox's count is now 2-0.
Allen is now in center field and Stevenson is now at second base for the Indians.
Looks like the Indians made an infield change. Number 15, Connor Stevenson, is now on second base. And the last pitcher, Isaiah Allen, is now in center field.
Chandler gets a walk with the 4 balls.
Runner at first with 1 out.
Up next for the Spartans, we have number 5, Braden Lykins.
Yeah, Fox was able to display his decision making and rewarded him with getting on first base.
Yeah, he had a very good eye at the plate.
Fox dives back to first base as the pitcher checks. Fox has checked again at first base and dives back and is once again safe. Looks like the pitchers are being more cautious of the Spartan runners, seeing their success in the earlier innings.
Trying to get these out so they could get the bats going. And they're hoping to catch up.
Lykins tips his first ball foul. His count is 0-1. Lykins drives his next pitch. Gets past the first baseman. Lykins takes off to second. Fox is now on third. And a crucial error made by the Indians gives Lykins a double, putting runners on second and third as Lynch comes up to bat.
Yeah, with the base running, it looks like Chandler must have tripped over second base when trying to get up when the Indians made that error to first base.
Gavin Lynch.
I didn't catch him. He looked like he was a little behind. Looks like the Indians infield will scoot in a little bit, expecting a bunt. Lynch takes the bunt.
That was a nice bunt
Fox
made
takes
by
off
Lynch.
to home. He makes it there.
Oh.
And it looks like there will be a little controversy on the field. Lykins being ruled out at third.
Thompson did not like that call made by the ump.
No, I didn't catch the throw, but it must have been bad for him to get upset about it.
A 2-out inning and a runner at first. The batter is the designated hitter, number 23,
I like
Gavin
that
Jones.
passion, though. It just shows that he loves it.
Yes.
Lynch steals second base as Jones watches the ball go by for a count of 1-0. Lynch takes off to third. Makes it there standing as Jones watches his second ball go by. And a 2-0 count. 2 outs. Hopefully Jones can drive in that 5th run. Jones tips the ball foul. His count will now be 2-1.
Good hit.
Jones drives the ball to right field, and it will land. Lynch will score. Jones will run to second, and he will make it there standing. Great hit by Gavin Jones.
Up next for Spartans, we have number 1, Braden Pearson.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that's a big hit to score in that extra run that they wanted.
2 away. The batter is the left fielder, number 1, Braden
That leaves
Pearson.
the score Spartans 6 and Indians 2.
Hey, stay hot, everyone.
Pearson watches the first ball go by as this count will now be 1-0. Second pitch is grounded to the pitcher, and he will throw Braden Pearson out at first and send the Indians into the dugout to end the 5th inning.
In the bottom of the 5th, there were 2 runs on 2 hits.
Correction on the scoreboard. It is
One
now
Anderson error,
5-2.
1 runner left on base, and after 5 complete, it's the Spartans
Three-run lead for the
Indians
Spartans.
2.
Trying to secure that lead going into the sixth inning.
Spartans had a very good at-bat this inning.
A lot of deep hits, some errors committed by the Indians. Spartans were able to get around the bases. Sparks will return to the mound for the 6th inning.
They'll be sending up the catcher Weaver,
No
second baseman Stevenson, and the
other
first baseman Towers.
infield or outfield changes were made for the Spartans. Seems like they're pretty satisfied with how each member is playing at their position so far.
Up for the Indians, we have number 28, James Weaver. Need 3 up, 3 down, keep the bats going for the Spartans. Hopefully we could get the 3 up, 3 down, make no errors.
Let's see if Sparks can continue his impressive performance now.
Keeping up with the strikes.
As the first batter comes up for the top of the 6th. First pitch is a high ball. Very close, gives the count 1-0.
Nice pitch.
Very nice. Sparks throws his first strike, giving his count 1-1.
Another nice pitch made by Sparks.
I think he liked that one too. His count is now 1-2. Ball in the dirt, gives it count 2-2. Ball is sent into left field. Braden Pearson is able to make the play. Good catch. Gives the Spartans the first out of the inning.
With 1 out in the inning, the batter is the second baseman.
Up next for the Indians, we have number 15, Connor Stefan. Ooh, that was a nice pitch made by Caleb Sparks.
Count is now 1-0 after the ball. Pitch is a little low. Making count 2-0. Sparks throws a strike.
Nice outside pitch.
Agree. He didn't want to reach for that. Ball's hit foul. Very closely on the line.
Very close.
Sparks count is now 2-2. Contact is made. Hits Pearson in the chest. Is almost able to make it to first. But the runner is safe.
He had a very nice block keeping the ball in front. Up next for the Indians, we have number 10, Lincoln Talley.
That looked like that ball took a bad bounce after it hit the grass. Pearson was able to keep it in front of him. Just wasn't able to get the ball to first in time.
The first baseman, Lincoln
Yeah,
Talley.
very close.
There's now a runner on first with 1 out. Sparks steps off the mound for a second.
Dead ball.
Batter is hit. Will advance to first, putting runners on first and second.
Up next for the Indians, we have number 8, DJ Howells.
Looks like Thompson's coming out to the mound to meet with the infield. It looks like there will be a pitching change. Sparks will head out to the dugout, and Thompson will bring out Gavin Pearson to continue pitching.
Pitching change. That's given by Sparks.
Gavin Pearson currently has the lowest ERA for the Spartans at 1.8. This will be his 5th appearance for the season.
Is this Gavin's first year pitching?
I know he's pitched before he got to high school. I know he's been a pretty decent pitcher since I can remember playing with him. He's pitched since he was very little. Really, he along with most of the kids on this team have the ability to play anywhere, which is a really good thing.
That's the only good thing about baseball. Literally, anyone can pitch, anyone can play anywhere, as long as they have the ability and speed for a certain spot.
It looks like Chandler Fox will come into the infield to play third base. Braden Pearson will take the spot of right field, and Quentin Leisure will come in from the dugout and play left field. Looks like the first defensive change for the Spartans. See how this affects them going into the rest of the game.
With 1 away in inning and runners are first and second. The batters
Spartans take their last couple words at the mound before returning to their positions to finish out the rest of the inning.
At the plate, we have number 8, DJ Howells.
Runners are on first and second with 1 out. Third is tagged out.
Nice double play.
Thrown out at first. Chandler Fox able to turn the double play and send the Spartans into the dugout.
Nice play.
It looked like he fumbled the ball for a second, but he was able to secure it back, make the tag out, and throw it down to first base. What a great play by Chandler Fox.
Yeah, he kept the ball in front of him and just had to tag his base, and then got the time to throw the ball to first and get that double play.
Yeah, no runs were scored by the Indians this inning. The score is now still 5-2 going into the bottom of the 6th inning.
G. Pearson and Bentley.
We'll see now if the Spartans can continue to drive in their impressive hitting streak for the night, as I believe Cody Friend will lead off the Spartan for the inning.
Let's get it started, 1-3.
I've been waiting all day.
This is Thompson's third year of coaching baseball.
I believe so.
He did coach basketball for a while, but I think it was his time to move on and actually try a new sport.
Yeah. It's nice to see a coach being able to coach multiple sports. Just shows their knowledge of multiple sports.
Yeah.
And it seems like a lot of the players trust in their coaching staff, and it shows from their success.
They all enjoy being around everyone and their coaching staff. They have fun with their coaching staff.
Yeah, and a lot of the players seem very close. It seems like a really good environment, and that's what you need when you have a good team.
Yes. And we're at the top of the lineup with Cody Friend starting off, with Gavin Pearson on deck.
Leading off the bottom of the sixth, the shortstop, Cody Friend.
Pitch is thrown very close inside, making Friends count 1-0.
Get out of
Pitch
here.
is drove far in the left field and will be caught by the left fielder, giving the Indians 1 out.
Very nice hit by Cody.
Very nice hit. It looked like it was going out for sure.
Yeah, it did.
Just a few more feet and that would have been gone. Spartans have not actually hit a home run this year, which is surprising because considering the amount of powerful hitters they have.
They have lots of powerful hitters. At the plate, we have Gavin Pearson.
Pitch is thrown very inside once again, giving Pearson's count 1-0. Pearson swings and misses. His count will now be 1-1. Pearson swings at another one and misses. His count will now be 1-2. He needs to fight his way back into the count.
He needs to keep on fighting.
Pitch thrown inside, giving Pearson his third strike. We'll now have 2 outs, no runners on base, bringing up Chance Bentley.
Hey, your son's about to come home. Oh my God. Coach will be mad at you for that.
I don't know, from up here it looked like it was a little too inside for him to be able to hit that.
Yeah, it was very inside, very close to his body. Those are very hard pitches to hit when they're sit very close inside.
Bentley swings at the ball. It would make a little bit of contact, send the ball foul. Be his first strike. Pitch drops into the dirt. Be the first ball. Count now 1-1 for Bentley. Pitch is very inside, making his count 2-1. And that ball is a few inches away from giving Chance first base.
Another inside pitch.
Will be the third ball of the count. Bentley needs to be selective with this one. Pitcher steps off the mound to readjust, it seems. Bentley makes contact with the ball. Third baseman misses. Chance looks to take second and will make his way back to first base.
Runner at first and 2 out in the inning. The batter's the
At the plate, we have number 11, Braxton Myers.
Courtesy runner.
Good hit by Bentley.
We have a courtesy runner for Chance, number 7, Cloyd.
It looks like the freshman is getting some action out on the field now. Myers hits the ball to the third baseman. It goes into the outfield.
Infielders look like they didn't even want to try and catch that one.
It looks like there's a little miscommunication between who had the ball. And it got Myers on the first and rotated Cloyd out on the second base.
Chandler Fox.
At the plate, we have Chandler Fox.
It's nice to see Cloyd, a freshman, getting some action out here.
That's very nice.
Being a freshman on varsity must be a big opportunity for him, and I'm sure he embraces that very well.
Yeah. Not a lot of freshmen get the chance to, like, be dressing for varsity.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a great experience.
Yeah, it's a special moment for him. Chandler makes contact with the first. Chandler will make it to first base, and the bases will be loaded, bringing up Braden Lykins.
Watch Cody play there. He does a good job there.
We just need one big hit to get a home run. Well, a grand slam, actually.
Lykins has a great opportunity here to get a few runs in.
Yes, he does. He just needs a big, powerful hit.
You got to be careful, though. There are 2 outs.
They're just trying to hit you now, actually.
Ooh.
Lykins tips the ball foul. Will be his first strike of the count. Lykins pops the ball up to the second baseman, who will catch the ball and send the Indians into the dugout. 3 runners were left on base. No runs were scored. Score going into the 7th inning. Anderson Indians 2, Carnival Spartans 5.
It's CHS 5 and AHS 2.
Fairly good run.
3 outs. We need 3 up, 3 down, and the game will be over.
See if Pearson can put this game away. 3 more outs, and the Spartans will take the victory for the first game of the doubleheader.
Yep, all Pearson needs to do is throw some good strikes to end this game.
No more changes to the infield or the outfield for the Spartans.
Looks like up for the Indians, we have number 99, Jamal Hamilton.
For Anderson, in the top of the 7th, they're going to be leading off with number 99, Jamal Hamilton. Number 23, Graham Tapman on deck. And number 9, Jacob Lee.
Seems like the Spartans are very confident going into top of the 7th innings, seeing they are up 3. Just 3 outs away from a win.
Looks like they made a few changes to their batting lineup.
Let's see if that can be successful or not for them.
With Jamal Hamilton at the plate, he is a junior with a batting average of .263 and an on-base percentage of .444.
Hits the ball to the shortstop. Friend makes the catch, giving the Spartans their first out of the inning.
The batter is number 23.
Up next
Graham.
for the Indians is number 23, Graham. He is a sophomore. He doesn't have a batting average, and on-base percentage is .600.
Swings and misses. I mean, the first strike of the count.
I didn't know how to say his last name, so I just said his first name.
Second pitch for Pearson is a
Nice
strike.
pitch.
Very good pitch. Making the count now 0-2. Pitch is inside. Looks like it bounced off the foot of Bentley. Luckily, no runners are on base to take advantage of it. Count is now 1-2. Strike three.
Nice pitch by Pearson.
Oh, very nice pitch. That'll be 2 outs for the Spartans. Now 1 out away from winning the game.
Back at the starting of the lineup, we have number 9, Jacob Lee.
See if the Spartans can close this inning out right here. Ball is in the dirt. It'll be a count of 1-0. Ball is just a little low. Count will now be 2-0. Ball is once again a little low. That'll leave the count at 3-0. Pearson walks the batter with a 4-0 count. Giving the Indians a runner on first and 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 1, Isaiah Allen.
Up next for the Indians, we have number 1, Isaiah Allen.
Ball 1 is a little low. Like Friend is running to the mound to converse with Pearson. This type of leadership you want to see from the senior.
Nice leadership from the senior. He just needed a little boost of confidence when he's up there at the mound.
Ball is just slightly high. Count is now 2-0.
We just need one more out to finish this game.
Runner takes second. Bentley throws. And the runner will be out. And what an amazing play by Bentley to close the inning and close the game.
Very nice game for the Spartans.
That's the ball game for game 1. Final
Spartans
score,
win the first game with a doubleheader, 5-2. An impressive display offensively and defensively.
Approximately 30 minutes from now.
Spartans had a very nice game for their first game.
Let's see if the Spartans can carry this win over into their second game and go 2-0 on the day. My name is Lucas Barron.
And I'm Kara Schneider.
And this has been SSN on TV3.